While classrooms across Eastern North Carolina stand empty and students and teachers are tucked away at home, we know a great secret. Learning can happen anywhere. In fact, learning can happen everywhere. Welcome to Eastern Carolina Education Connection, a partnership with WNCT and Pitt County Schools. We're here to connect and reconnect with students, teachers, parents, and community during this unique and remarkable time in our state's history by helping you learn from right where you are.
Hi friends, it's Miss Ashley, your host for Eastern Carolina Education Connection. Today's episode has to do something with what's ever on this table and a good friend I have back here, so I'm thinking maybe we're talking about pirates today. Okay friends, what time is it? It's wiggle time. Stand up, stretch out those muscles, get them going. Let's get ready to move with our special guest today.
Hey everybody, my name is Coach Brewer and I'm from Lake Forest Elementary where I teach PE. I'm going to go over a quick, easy arm workout that you can do while sitting down. Don't even have to stand up for this. So what we're going to do, we're going to have 3 different sets. We're going to have, and each set has 3 different parts. We're going to alternate between our hands straight up, out in front, and to the side. We're first going to do 10 arm circles. Then we're going to hold our arms in that place. Then we're going to do 10 clenches and unclenches of our hands while holding our hands up. So we're going to start off from the side. We're going to move our hands to the front, and we'll put our hands over our heads. So, ready to begin? Arms out. And we're going to do 10 arm circles, and go. And arms out, hold for 10 seconds. And then just 10 easy clenches and non-clenches, keeping your hands up. Then move your hands up to the front and repeat with starting with your 10 arm circles. And hold for 10 seconds. And then 10 easy crunches. And last, put our hands overhead, 10 arm circles. Hold for 10. And then 10 easy crunches. And relax. And that is my easy sitting arm workout. Feel free if you want to at any time. If you want to try this again, increasing the time, increasing the reps. I typically do this when I'm watching my favorite TV show in between each episode. And also if I've been sitting a little bit longer playing my video games, then I'll go ahead and do a quick workout while I'm there just so I can get my body moving. Hope you all enjoy. Thanks.
You're not going to believe this, but I just got an email from Jay Annis, the author that we just read. Check it out.
My name is Jay Annis. I am the author of Jackie LaRue, Boy Pirate. I live right here in Farmville and I'm a graduate of ECU. Go Pirates! Many children have enjoyed this book and I hope y'all enjoy it as well. And I hope that everyone is working hard at home and we're all gonna get through this. I wish y'all the best of luck and enjoy Jackie's adventure. See y'all.
I couldn't think of any better way to bring you some positivity today than being able to talk to some of our incredible counselors. Let's go see who's in our Counselor Corner today.
Hi, I'm Miss Davis, and I'm the school counselor at Bethel School, and I am so happy to be joining you today in the Counseling Corner. Today we're going to be talking about kind of a big word. We're going to be talking about resiliency. Can everyone say resiliency? Resiliency. So resiliency, while it's a big word, it really just means that when something goes wrong or when we make a bad decision, we're able to bounce back and keep going. Because there's going to be times all of us are going to make bad decisions and things are going to go wrong sometimes. We just have to be able to come back from those moments and get back to making good decisions. So sometimes we're in a good place and we're able to think through things and we're able to make good decisions and we're getting along with everybody. And that's when we're in our resilient zone. But sometimes things upset us, or things really stress us out, make us anxious or worried. And we might go into our amped up zone. When we're in our amped up zone, we have too much energy. Ooh. And sometimes when we're in our amped up zone, we might do things like wanting to hit somebody, throw things, have a temper tantrum, or even just running away from whatever's going on. Those things don't help us make good decisions. Other times things happen that upset us and we go into our shutdown zone. Oh, when we're in our shutdown zone, we just don't feel like doing much of anything. We just kind of feel like maybe just staying on our iPad, even though we know we should be doing our schoolwork, or we know we should be helping mom with some housework. Or maybe we just feel like going and laying in bed and doing absolutely nothing. We just maybe feel like we don't even have the energy to get done what we want to get done. But the good news is when we get amped up or shut down, we're able to come back into our resiliency zone. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about what happens in our brain when that's happening. So I've got my handy dandy brain puppet. I love to teach about the brain. My kids at Bethel probably get tired of me teaching about the brain because I love the brain. We're going to start by talking about our survival brain. It's down here in the base of our brain. It kind of connects from the bottom of our brain into our brainstem, and this is the part of our brain that controls our survival and things we don't have to think about. Just like we're breathing, our heart's beating, our food is digesting, and none of us are having to think about that. That's all in our survival brain. And then here in the middle of our brain is our emotional brain. This part of our brain is really important too. This is where our memories are stored, so we can remember all those good times we've had with our friends or with our parents. It is also where we control our emotions, when we feel happy, sad, scared, anxious. And tucked tight in here inside of our emotional brain is this little guy right here. It's called our amygdala. Can everybody say amygdala? Amygdala. So our amygdala is super important. It is what tells us if we're safe or if there's danger. Kind of like your smoke detector in your house or your classroom, where our smoke detectors are always scanning for smoke to tell us if there's a fire and we need to get out. Our amygdalas are telling us whether we're safe. The only problem is sometimes our amygdala doesn't work very well. Sometimes it thinks things are dangerous that aren't. Just like if you've ever been at home while mom was cooking and maybe the smoke detector went off when there was no fire, it was just mom cooking dinner. Sometimes our amygdala does the same thing. So we've got to learn how to calm our amygdala back down. And up here is our thinking brain. Our thinking brain is where we're able to think through decisions and make good decisions about what's going on. This is where we need to be to learn and to be able to think through things. The only problem is when our amygdala thinks we're in danger, it starts sounding that alarm, just like our smoke detector going off. And when our alarm goes off, we flip our lid and our thinking brain no longer works. And we go down here to survival brain. And what do we talk about with our survival brain? We don't have a lot of control over this. It just kind of happens. So we're going to be learning in the Counselor's Corner some different things that we can do to calm this amygdala back down and come back into our thinking brain where we're making good decisions. Thank you for joining me today to learn a little bit about your brain.
Okay, friends, I was just checking my Facebook to see who's maybe been making some submissions, and I am amazed. Right here on our page, I was able to see some incredible boxes that you guys made from our lesson the other day from Beryl's Box.
Hi, my name is Lucy Myers, and I'm a student at Elmhurst Elementary, and I built a rocket, and in it I'm going to go to AlphaTauri, a red giant. Hi, my name is Ellie, and I go to Elmhurst Elementary School. I made a foosball table, and my favorite sport to play is soccer.
If you have some things that you want to submit, you can go to @PCSECEC and you can submit pictures of your creations or anything that you may have learned from any of our lessons. We'd love to see it and we'd love to share it. So thank you, those of you who have already put stuff on. Send out a special shout out to the heroic effort to our cafeteria workers. They have served over 250,000 meals since school closed. We've got a very special guest that sent a very special message. Let's take a look at this sweet friend from Northwest Elementary School.
Cafeteria lady, thank you for my milk and my other things like my hot dog and my other stuff. Thank you so much for working so hard too. Love cafeteria ladies. Repeat, love cafeteria ladies.
I'm so glad we got to spend this time together on Eastern Carolina Education Connection, and I'm really looking forward to our next episode where we can learn and explore together from right where you are.
You can also connect with us on Facebook using the information below. We look forward to seeing you for our next episode.